their recent past life. My son, for example, in a very recent past life, he lived in Central America. He starts saying things in Spanish for no reason. We don't speak Spanish. I'm English with a little bit of French. My wife is bilingual, French and English. And here is a kid talking Spanish. And he keeps saying Panama, Panama. So he was in Panama at some point. Very recently, we must assume. So this is great. I mean, online on certain websites like about.com, if you go in the paranormal area, where Stephen Wagner does a great job of connecting dots and having information available. People are telling stories about how their kids, I'll give one example even, how one daughter who was about 4 years old, I believe, said to her mom, "Hey, you know, my other mommy used to say this and that." And the mother was saying, "What other mommy?" And she said, "Yeah, my other mommy with the black curly hair." So she was talking about a mother she remembered. If you ever got the chance to see this movie, Atanarjuat, it's a great movie. It's filmed in Canada. It's based with I don't think it's Alaska. Yeah, I believe it is in Canada. And it's with the Inuit people. And in the movie, you'll see the people talking to each other. They'll give each other nicknames. The mother saying to her daughter, the mother is a grandmother, she's saying to her middle-aged daughter, she calls her little mother, because in a past life, her daughter was her mom. I hope I'm getting that right, and it wasn't the grandchild. So anyway, and there's 2 or 3 occasions in that movie where they talk like this, because they had that awareness, they had that spiritual, mystical awareness. They're very mystically aware of those people. They're very beautiful. So I'm waiting forward to the day that my son is going to tell me something funny like that. "Hey Dad, remember in Italy, for example, such and such happened. Remember in Japan that?" I said, "Oh, that must have been your other dad, because that wasn't me." Or who knows? And it does bring a chuckle, because it is true and it is cute. It's flattering to get into these awarenesses and accept them as true. I'm waiting for the day that all this New Age stuff is not New Age. It's just the norm. You know, I've said things like this and on other videos, and some people didn't have the perception of understanding. When I talked about my near-death experience before I got into my own near-death experience that I had, I talked about my mother's mom, my grandma, who in spirit form was communicating with us. And she used one way, and she made an agreement with an animal, and through the animal spoke to my aunt and I. Not in actual words, although that could even be possible, but had a communication. And what I'm saying is, when you know, you know. So I'm waiting for the old paradigm, the old industrial control, intellectualizing, debating mentality to subside a little more. And that's why you see the increase of what is called the feminine, because we need to get back to our intuitive. Now, I don't want to call one thing masculine, one thing feminine. It's nothing to do with sex, the sexes. It's just the different poles, the different areas of our being and our mental state, our astral state, our knowing, our consciousness. To let these things be fully empowered as much as. In fact, I like what many authors have put in recent books, especially on the 2012 and after 2012 Enigma, saying, truth about to come, that we will eventually become post-technologists. This is true. All the gadgets we have, for example, I have a little small handy cam that I'm making this video with. Whatever that, your webcam, your cell phone, the internet, all these things. These are things to prepare us. Okay, a telephone conversation is a little gadget that is able to take and receive messages, and then you can humanly speak your words to your friend or family, whatever. So this is actually a preparation for telepathy and other powers. Case in point, in my own example, my father and I very often, he and I, much more than with other members of my family thus far, very often, many times, you know, a couple times a year, that one of us will call the other and then say, "Hey, I was literally just about to call you." So it's this message that is coming from the higher self, and then we're using the gadget to accomplish it. As we develop, as our souls become more worthy, of greater bodies with greater abilities, greater forms we take on, then we're going to be able to do such things. You hear talk of extraterrestrial biological entities. When they come and visit, they often don't say any words with their mouth. They look at you and they communicate a message in your language. So this is amazing. So with Indigo children, with these enlightened beings who have experienced so much and are being born now to accept this paradigm, 100 years, what was it like being born 100 years ago and before that? And look in the last 100 and so years what has been accomplished on this planet in a technological way. This is to prepare our spirit, our souls for greater things. So I look at all these children now hungry for it. Yeah, they have all these gadgets, and it's like they take it for granted a bit when they're young. Some people take it for granted their whole life, as far as that's concerned. Excuse me, I'm still fighting a cough. But these are things that are preparing us for our higher awarenesses. They are getting us into spiritual powers. To put all your money and rely on the physical things is ridiculous and ludicrous from the get-go, because you are mortal, you are not your body, it's not for your body. Yeah, some things are to relax your body and make an equilibrium for the stresses we have, but it's preparation for the self, for you, your deep self, the soul spark that you are. We take on higher bodies, higher forms. So with all the children being born now, they have such a great opportunity to really embrace and enhance. And it only gets better from then on. More fair, more humane, more realistic, more loving, more in wisdom. So that is my simple enjoyment, is to know that with my own children, I'm going to do the best to my ability as I try and increase consciousness daily, my soul, my powers, my beauty daily. You do it too. Do it on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. Increase yourself. Love, wisdom, understanding. And with our kids, put them on the noble path, put them on the true path, put them on the one way. All these things help feed and adjust us, but are there to point us into the one way. It's okay to put your kids into school and get them a good job so they have a nice career, but that's not the whole picture. That's not the total main purpose. We have to make sure to watch out what we're serving. The main thing in this time, if you're not doing it now, then I really hope you get on board here. It is time to consciously, acceptingly, with great love and confidence, accept the new paradigm coming in. Embrace it with great eagerness and pass it on to your friends, to your family. Let it come. It is coming. There's resisting and then there's accepting. And what a great, fun, enjoyable life we have when we're spiritually aware. And that is the master of all things, the umbrella. And then do your job, go and do your nice things, your activities, your go enjoy your weekend. All those things magnified when the soul is aware, the spirit is enhanced. So it is going to be terrific to see what kind of children, what kind of paradigm is going to be had with children. Like, look at the kids now, those who are in the teenage years and younger and whatnot, who are rebelling and a lot of high dropout rate in North America, for example, a high dropout rate. They're bored. They're not dumb kids. They're not, oh well, they used to be good and now Canada, United States has a bunch of dummies. No, they're very smart. They're bored. They see that, and all over the world too, I'm saying. But the people are seeing that something's wrong. This is not. I don't want to be told that I'm from a fish and I live once and I die and I'm dead forever. I don't want to be told that there's no big purpose. I don't want to be told that there's no God. I don't want to be told that I should make my life all about having a job only. I don't want to make my life about money. The children are wrestling with. They're a bit spoiled with the gadgets and things, and on the other hand, they're also very bored, and I don't blame them. Because they're not being taught, if not in school, then they should be taught at home. Spiritual magnificence, awareness, perception, cognizance. I'm gonna be taking my kids to the forest a lot. Get them in nature. Talk to them about trees. Talk to them about animals. Let them understand the cycles of life. Let them understand. Let them ask questions. You know, sometimes the kids ask you questions, you don't have an answer, and you kind of make it up as you go, and then, oh, that is a good answer. They too know the answer. Plato proved that in his book The Republic and others. You can ask a child a question, and by questioning them enough and directing it enough, they will come up with a beautiful answer. They already know it. So, getting them engaged in soul and spirit, in nature, for a great life, for a charming, great life. And then add all the other sprinkles of things. You know, indigo children, old souls that are very much alive and awake and are here and have always been on and off in other places, and now in great amounts coming, and they're laughing at the world. They're wondering what's going on. They're wondering why it took us so long to be so stubborn, to get out of that stubbornness. You know, so if you find yourself, especially if you find yourself in that position of spiritual awakening, of this new consciousness, of this great evolving soul, this great evolving movement in us, then take it by the reins. Speak to your children. Give them all the love and all the confidence. They're incredible. They are the future, and they are your future and my future also, as it perpetuates on this planet, into the galaxy, into the cosmos beyond, the whole universe. So, let's enjoy our position, let's enjoy our children, let's treat them with so much respect and so much love. Even simple things can make great leaps and bounds, and great things can make infinity. So that's my quick talk on it, and many more videos to come. Check out my other videos if you have time, if you feel like it. I'm trying to put a lot out there. I enjoy it because I enjoy just simply sharing with what I have. And wherever I am wrong, or wherever I'm ignorant, I will learn it and I will adjust it. And that's all any of us can really do. So, peace and love. Enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your month, enjoy your year. And know that you are the infinite, know that you are a beautiful and gorgeous soul. And I wish you the best in your life. And let us respect and love these children. A great world we're going to be getting very soon. Even if not here, elsewhere, no matter what the case. It's all training. Cheers.